What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Other Side of the Firewall podcast, where we talk about the latest and greatest cybersecurity news, as well as we highlight those movers and shakers and glass ceiling breakers, those people of color who've made it to the other side of the proverbial firewall. My name is Ryan Williams, and as always, I'm joined by Shannon Tynes.
What's up? What's up?
And LeVon Maynard.
Welcome to the show.
What is going on? Thank you for tuning in. This hopefully should be Tuesday's episode if I put them in the right order. Continue to tune in Monday through Friday. So Monday and Tuesday are our topics. Wednesdays are discussion. Thursdays the Ask Us SP episode, and then Fridays we talk about everything else except for cyber. So movies, media, all that good stuff. So continue to like, share, subscribe, all that good things. And without further ado, I give it to Shannon.
All right. So this article is from bleepingcomputer.com. It's by Bill Toulis. I hope I'm saying your name right there, Bill. Bill Toulis. That's Interpol arrests over 1,000 suspects linked to cyber crime. Okay. So Interpol, when I first saw this, I was like, man, I thought that was just in movies. Like, I didn't think that was a real organization. Right? You only see it in movies. And it's like it's kind of like NATO. What do they really do, right?
Right.
I digress. But so what happened here was Interpol coordinated the arrest of 1,003 individuals linked to various cyber crimes. That was romance scams, investments frauds, online money laundering, illegal online gambling. And the name of this operation was Operation, I hope I'm saying this right, HAEICHI, HAEICHI.
I think so. That's yeah, I think you got it.
HAEICHI-II, okay, which took place in 20 countries between June and September of 2021, right? So I'm like, oh man, that's a big effort, right? 20 countries. So it was Angola, Brunei, Cambodia, Colombia, China, which kind of surprised me actually. India, Indonesia, Ireland, Japan, Korea, Republic of Korea, so South Korea, Laos, Malaysia, Maldives, Philippines, Romania, Singapore, Slovenia, Spain, Thailand, and Vietnam. So with all of those countries participating, they had this joint operation, and what they did was they actually intercepted almost $27 million in ill-gotten gains and froze 2,350 banking accounts that were linked to different crimes. Right. One of the big ones they had here, like this was I don't know. This is why you should train your personnel better, right? So one of the big examples they had for HAEICHI-II was it was a Colombian textile company that was tricked by business email compromise actors, right? So this is people that pretend like they're legitimate, whether it be vendors that you do dealings with or somebody that you've dealt with, whether it be a lawyer or something like that, legal firm, law firm. And they impersonate, and in this instance, they impersonated a legal representative of that company, and asked $16 million in two payments of $8 million to be sent to two Chinese bank accounts. Right. So of that almost 27 million, this one company was responsible for 16 million of that got recovered. Right. So Interpol they helped retrieve about 94% of it, which is good, right? Because the company was going to go under. But this is why you should train your people, though, right? So like whoever is looking at this email, whoever is taking this call, they need to be better trained to deal with these type of things. Because it's not the first time this has happened, right? Like we've done stories on this before where someone has reached out to a company pretending that there's somebody they're not, to get some funds transferred or whatever it may be, whether it be over the phone or through email. So this is a good thing. This is a good effort they had. Now, mind you, it was HAEICHI-II, right? They did HAEICHI-I, and in HAEICHI-I, that was September 2020 to March 2021. And in that one, they intercepted $83 million, right? which is a lot more money than this 27 or whatever we're looking at for HAEICHI-II, right? But it's good, right? It's a good thing. Help these companies out. Hopefully it informs them and lets them know what they should be doing different. You know what I mean? Improves their cybersecurity posture, so to speak, right? But yeah, this was a it's good that they had all these countries that got together and made this happen. But the fact that this is out there and it's happening, and again, this is like romance scams, you know what I'm saying? Somebody on Tinder or something like that, you know, like, hey, we should date, and I got a great opportunity for you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It's crazy, but LeVon, what's your thoughts on this, man?
Yeah, no, I think it's great. It's like I don't know too much about Interpol, but when I hear the name, it makes me think about Street Fighter. I was a big Street Fighter fan growing up, and I think Interpol was like the organization that they ran in there too. Like Colonel Guile and Chun Li and like some other
Guile.
people were they were part of like Interpol
Right.
or like they helped out
Was
Interpol.
it and Cammy? Yeah, Cammy.
Cammy, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Cammy was up in there. Every time I hear Interpol, that's what I think. I'm like, oh, I think that's actually a real thing. But nonetheless, no, it's a great thing. Great that this the international community is coming together to combat cybercrime, and the fact that they were able to get over 1,000 individuals arrested and recover so much money that has been pretty much stolen from these various companies. I think it's obviously a great thing. I just want to see. Yeah, obviously, I want to see more of this. I love to see this kind of thing go on, and hopefully, this will make these hackers and criminals pretty much second guess whether they want to continue in some of these illegal actions that may end up getting them hemmed up in some sort of international jail somewhere. I don't know where they throw them. They probably just throw them right into their local jail somewhere. But just imagine being hemmed up or having Interpol kicking your door and you see Chun Li and Cammy kick, karate chop you and like triple kick you in the face. All of a sudden you're thrown in handcuffs. But this is good thing to see. I like to see these organizations crack down on the cyber criminals. So obviously the more they do it, and hopefully it kind of starts snowballing. They kind of go from the they get some of the head honchos and kind of they're able to like spill the beans, like, okay, I'll give you some information if you reduce my jail time. And they kind of give them some other organizations that they know of, or other individuals that are involved in the cyber crimes, and be able to kind of like snowball that and continue down the line and capture more individuals. But it's a great thing overall. I'm looking forward to seeing more of this done in the future. But I guess with that, what you have on this as well, Ryan?
So I'm speculating here, right? Because they don't go into great detail, but they talk about romance schemes and things of that nature. The person who's able to wire 2 payments of $8 million from your account is not a regular person. That's a person who's in charge of the company. That's a person who's in charge of the finance. That's not Kevin from the mail department wiring $16 million elsewhere. So like that person was caught up in something. Like either it was some kind of scandal, or they had pictures, or like that's why you have to be careful, right? The sexting, the nudes, and things of that nature can get you hemmed up. This person probably had like a whole spouse, and everybody get shamed. To try $16 million.
That's a good point.
Like that person was important, and then they had something really bad on that person to get them to transfer that type of money. So that's why you have to be very careful with being catfished and things of that nature. That part of the training should have been done. Like don't trust anybody and send this type of material out, because that person definitely got hemmed up in some kind of way. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So I have been seeing Interpol a lot in these articles. So they're definitely ramping their game up, right? That's like the world's FBI. So that's great for effort. I want to see it continue. It's remarkable that they got 94% back of the cash, because we're talking about how the Justice Department was able to pull out the Bitcoin back when it came to
Revo,
what's the Colonial Pipeline? It was Revo. I can't remember which campaign Revo did, but they were able to recover a large majority of the Bitcoin back. So the cryptocurrency is not untraceable apparently anymore. So be careful with that as well. Like I don't know, like there's so much more information I want to know about this company and how they're able to, because like the company almost went bankrupt, right? For the transfer. So you weren't supposed to move this money. Like that part fascinates me. Like that's a crazy campaign they hit this person up with. But again, just be careful with what you're doing. And on the criminal side, like they're cracking down. It seems to be not as lucrative, but obviously they keep doing it, right? So like this time was, you said like 23 or 24 million. Last time was like $86 million. So crime has been paying. That's why they continue to go about these efforts. So, but with that crackdown, hopefully it starts to taper off a little bit. So I think it's a pretty cool article. And a great topic to bring up. Like, yeah, training is necessary, but you need to do your due diligence as an employee and don't get hemmed up in some nonsense, and you won't be put in a compromising situation like that. So
or catch a sonic boom at your door.
That's right. Don't want no sonic booms. Sonic boom.
Right. Get hemmed up real quick.
You be in your doorway like, oh.
That's hilarious.
That's perfect.
Definitely continue to tune in throughout the week. So this was hopefully Tuesdays, but Monday and Tuesday are topics, Wednesday discussions. We have a pretty interesting discussion about the passwords for tomorrow. So definitely tune in for that one. Thursdays Ask Sis P is not, I don't have a person yet. So if you're that person, definitely hit us up on the socials or me personally. You can hit up the website, www.theothersideofthefirewall.com. You can hit me up personally. I'm at RyRy Security Guy. That's RYRY Security Guy on LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, and IG. And you, LeVon?
Yes, sir. You can hit me up on the Twitters at LeVon Maynard.
There it is. Stay safe, stay secure.
Take care.